Hey, Adam Collingwood again here. It's 22nd of September. Time now is UK time is 16:23, and as promised, I'm keeping you up to speed with the Abercrombie&Fitch trade, the cliff jumper strategy, which started on 27th of August. So we're not quite a month into this trade at the moment, but we've done very nicely out of this. So the important thing was to keep you up to speed with how this trade's been managed. So in case you haven't seen this before, the cliff jumper strategy was pre quarter two earnings for Abercrombie&Fitch, which we entered the trade on the 27th of August, and the following day, you can see from here, this is where the market gapped and opened up at a much lower price. So we got the profit from where I'm just pointing with the cursor, from there to here, and we got 50% of the trade once it hit 42.06, so around here, and left the rest of the trade in. So at the moment, we cleared out some more last week, sold off another £50 per point last week, and as you can see here, we have £10 per point left in. So it's been profit all the way here. This has been a very profitable trade for us. You can see, so from the initial price that we shorted at here, so 44.36, we are it's dropped now by almost $6, so we're 580 pips to the good. So it's been a nice day actually today. I mean, it's the sun's shining. No, I'm joking. It's been a nice day that Abercrombie&Fitch have dropped by about 3.5%, and we're so we're laughing all the way to the bank at the moment. Not great news for Abercrombie&Fitch. They're losing their shirt at the moment. Excuse the pun. But yeah, very happy with this this particular trade. I'll stop moving the cursor around the screen, which I usually do. It's just me being trigger happy as usual. So, do you get in on the Abercrombie&Fitch trade now? Well, the answer is a resounding no. No, you do not get in on the trade now. This was the cliff jumper strategy, which if you'd been following me, and for the readers out there, you would have seen that 27th of August was a time that you could have got into this, and you'd have been laughing ever since then. But at the moment, no, you can't trade the extension. There will be a pullback at some point, and I'll be looking to put a stop in very shortly on this in case of any pullback. But we're potentially we could be going for the home run on this one. We've already hit first and second base on this, not hit third base quite yet, but the home run is a possibility. But the likelihood is we'll clear a huge amount of profit on this trade and get out on it, and then we'll get back in at some point again in the over the next month or so, when Abercrombie&Fitch issue even worse earnings, which I think will happen in time, but we just don't know when that will come to market. If it does, of course, we can't, not always going to be absolutely right on trades falling, or on stocks falling, or even going the other way. But we feel that they are in trouble at the moment. Similar to Tesco and Sainsbury's, who are all in a price war at the moment. I think Abercrombie have just totally got it wrong with the logos and removing that, because people were buying their clothes because of the brand, the logo, and they decided to get rid of those. An insane decision, but nevertheless, that was what Mike Jeffries, the CEO, decided to do, or his team, and I don't think that's good news at all. So So this is Adam Collingwood. I'm just going to sign out now. I ain't going to keep rambling on about this particular trade, but again, it is just to give you an idea of once you get in on the cliff jumper strategy, how the share price can go into free fall. So you can see there, this is live 575. So looking pretty tasty. And anyway, I shall stop rambling on and leave you to all have a great day. So see you all again. Hi everybody, it's Adam Collingwood again here, and this is probably going to be the last instalment of the Abercrombie&Fitch trade. And if you haven't watched any of the previous videos, please go back and watch those first before you watch this one, and then you'll see where we're at with this particular trade. Now, this was a cliff jumper strategy, and we had several positions on this particular trade, and we've got a little bit left in there at the moment, which you can see on the top left hand side, where we sold Abercrombie&Fitch at 4436. I'm just going to put this onto the daily chart for you, and you can see here this blue line was the day that we shorted Abercrombie&Fitch, which was the 27th of August. So for those of you who know my cliff jumper strategy, you'll know why we shorted the share price on this particular day, on the 27th of August. And you can see there we got in at 4436, and when the market opened up the following day, it was at 4145, and we the first amount that we banked was when it hit 42. We banked more money when it hit 40, just here, and we left some more money on the table again, just in case it had further to go. Well, the good news today is with the US market falling considerably, that's helped Abercrombie&Fitch on its way down. But even if the market hadn't fallen today, I still felt that there was still a bit of room for us to take some more money on this particular trade. And as you can see, just where I'm pointing the arrow to at the moment, we're about 668. It's just changed to now to the good. So that's about 6,680 left there. So we did bank a lot more than that at $14.42 dollars. So this is the final bit that's left with Abercrombie&Fitch. Now, so one of the big surprises with Abercrombie&Fitch was the decision, the very bizarre decision that the board made to get out of the logo business. And I mean, for anybody who knows anything about the apparel businesses in the world, this really wasn't the best thing to do. Abercrombie&Fitch are known, or people buy them, have done in the past, for their logos, as they do with other main brands. And for whatever reason, they decided to pull out and decide to go for non-branded stuff, and that's going to cause serious problems, I'm sure, for them as the coming months pass by. So the next announcement for earnings will be around about November time. I can't really see that they'll have turned much around at that point. So what we're going to do, I'm more interested in what we're going to do on this particular trade, and if we do decide to get in and make more money from Abercrombie&Fitch falling, then we'll do that. So I'll keep you posted there. So a message came through to me just before from one of my students, Nick, and he wanted to know when the final step will be in this particular trade, where we'll close off this £10 per point there. And so just to remind him and everybody, what we were looking for was initially a 3-to-1 risk versus reward return. So my stop was at 4549 just here, which was $113.13 stop, and I was going for a 3-to-1 reward. So I was looking to get a 300% return there, which of course happened, and we banked that money, and now I'm looking for a 6-to-1 risk versus reward. And you can see really there isn't any risk for me, because that's where the stop is, but I'm looking at 6 times what my initial stake was on this particular trade. So 113 pips stop, that means 6 times the 113 there is 678 point movement. So if you see at the moment it's 660, so another 18 points south, and we're done. We're done on this particular trade. I've achieved the 6-to-1. If it does come back, then the stop will be at a 5-to-1, which will be 565. So banking 5650. Now, of course, I won't stick. If it does fall to that point, I'm not worried about 1, 2, or 3 points just to get to the exact 6-to-1. That's not how this works. But we use that particular mass in terms of the how much reward that we want for the risk that we're taking on any particular trade, and in this particular case, we were already within the first day we were already almost risk-free really there, because of if it had opened up and then gone beyond that, we would have been out of the trade. Well, I've just got this arrow pointing, so the stop there was at 4549. Just here, and we entered just there, so it was 113 point stop, in other words $1.13, and so just on that, which is only a small part of the overall trade, the £10 per point there, the loss on that would have been £1,130, so the risk of £1,130 to get 3,390 on that particular £10 per point move. So we achieved that, and then we banked some more again at $40, and again here I think that was £50 per point at the $40 there. So we did very nicely out of that, and yeah, it's just 656, so not much further to go for this one. But as I said, if it does come back up again, then we'll take 5-to-1 on this particular trade, and have still made over about £5,600 tax-free, which is very good for this particular trade. So I hope that answers your question, Nick, and any more questions, just let me know. So I probably will just let you know when this trade closes down. I like to, when I'm talking about any particular trade, if you see, as I said, if you've seen the previous videos, you'll know what I'm talking about, and will have followed this particular trade. And I may do one more video just to close this off and show you the when we've gone out of Abercrombie&Fitch. But as said before, I will keep you posted, because I think that there is more bad news to come with Abercrombie&Fitch. You can never guarantee it, but I just can't see. With the PE ratio is very high in the company already. Their profits haven't been particularly good, and in that particular apparel market, there are other players that are doing much better. So you have to ask the question, why would you have holding in Abercrombie&Fitch with the issues that they've got at the moment, and why would you choose them over another retailer such as Ted Baker or Superdry? They're doing very nicely. Superdry hasn't got any debt at all, unlike Abercrombie&Fitch. So they've got their problems, and although there's a huge amount of hedge funds, I'm sure, holding positions in Abercrombie, would be delighted to see the price going back up to, as one analyst said, the target was $45. Well, if you look at my daily chart here, that's just from here, that's quite some way to go, and I've got a feeling there's a bit of spin going on there from someone to say, yeah, you know, start buying Abercrombie again, because they're going to head back up to 45, and hoping that people will bite. Well, guess what's going to happen if that did have any chance of getting up there? There's going to be a massive sell-off by some of the hedge funds. That's because they've got some big positions. So I'm looking, as you can see here, just pointing the arrow. First port of call around $35. Although, as I said before, I will be getting out very shortly on Abercrombie, and by the time you've seen this video, it may be that I'm already out. But as I said, I will post you another video, and just to confirm and wrap this this one up. But 35, and then the next one would be just here, 31. So it is 25th of September. And so by end of the year, I'm going to make a prediction. I think Abercrombie&Fitch will be as low as 31, or possibly even less than that. It might even go below this previous support line here, which was 31.72. I think it could even go further down than that. So watch this space. I like people to challenge me to what I'm saying. And so you can certainly do that, because if you're watching this, it's 25th of September, and as I said, by the end of this year, by the end of 2014, I think that this one could fall to about 31. So hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Good luck with your trading, and send me some messages of how you're getting on, email, text, or just post us something at the Financial Traders Cafe. So all that's left for me to say is I wish you all the best with your trading, make lots of money, make some good trades, and I will speak to you all soon. Hi everybody, it's Adam Collingwood again, and this is another video regarding the Abercrombie&Fitch trade that we've been in on since August, which was the cliff jumper strategy. And if you've been following me up till now, which is the 26th of September 2014, you will see we're still in on the trade. I'm just going to flick to the daily chart, and you can see here, if you followed us on the first video, which is back on August the 27th, where I was telling you that I would be going in and shorting Abercrombie&Fitch, and as part of the my cliff jumper strategy, you can see what happened. We had a nice gap there, so it fell by about $3 for us, and we have stayed in on the trade on some of the money that we put down. Now, we were trading at quite a high level in Abercrombie&Fitch, which was £120 per point movement, and what we did is we closed at 42.06 on £60 per point, so we did well there, and then we closed again at $40, so that was at £50 per point, and we left 10 just in on the table there, just to, because the momentum was still down. So very happy with what we did take. But if you look at it at the moment, I mean, it's now dropped just where my arrow is pointing by 748 points, so that's $7.49 there, you can see. So this is live as I'm recording this. In trading hours in America will be, it's 4:20 UK time, 4:20 in the afternoon UK time, so it will be 5 hours before that in the USA, so about 11 o'clock, 11:20 US. So let's just flick this to the 5-minute chart again, so you can see, look, I mean, I'm still in on the trade and it's just dropping further. So as I'm talking to you now, it's now dropped by 751 points. If you have watched my last video, I made a prediction that Abercrombie&Fitch would, I'll just switch back to the daily chart, would drop to about 31.68 by Christmas. They're not going to turn things around this year. I don't know about next year, but I think leading up to Christmas, they're going to have a very blue one, and hence the price is just going to keep falling. So we will get back in and on Abercrombie&Fitch at some point. But as far as this particular trade's going, we are looking to close this one out. But I've just kept it going at the moment because the momentum is very much just south. So taking full advantage of that, letting that momentum push it down further. As you can see where my arrow is pointing at the moment, it's really dropped this week. A very bad week for Abercrombie&Fitch, but a very good week for me, which is good all round. So as that keeps dropping, we're making more money, and obviously the great thing about spread betting is that this is all totally tax-free. Nothing to have to declare to the tax office, and so not a nice week actually. I mean, it's that's with that £10 drop there, that's really given us some more nice profits this week. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just flick to the screen, showing that trade in pounds and pence, because it's always nice to see it there. So I'm just going to flick to that now. So there we are. We can see Abercrombie&Fitch there, opening 4436.59 and the latest at 36.86, and that's the current profit on this trade for just the £10 that we left in there. As said before, we had a number of positions. Let's close that down. We had a number of positions on Abercrombie&Fitch when we shorted it from this point here, 4436. So I haven't totted up everything yet that we've made on this particular trade as part of my cliff jumper strategy, but it's certainly a very nice profitable trade, and for anybody who did get on this trade, I'm really pleased for you, because that will add a very chunky bit of profit to overall trading. And as said before, we've not really been in trouble at all. The stop was just above here, so from once we'd got in on the 27th of August when we shorted there, the stop was just above here, and since then it's never gone anywhere near that stop that we had in place there. So we've been in the money from the 27th of August. So we're only just 26th of September today, so literally in a month we've really done fantastically well on this trade. This is a cracking little strategy that I've been using for some time now. It has developed here into our normal cheetah trading strategy, our normal bread and butter one, where we're in and out. But as I said before, because of the momentum on this, and overall today and yesterday, certainly yesterday, the US shares fell. US 500 plummeted, and had a little small trade on that one, which was, I think it was £20 per point. Yeah, so we can see here US 500. We just made a little bit of money out of that one as well, which is all nice. Pays for a nice meal, I suppose. So getting back to the A&F Abercrombie&Fitch trade, as I said before, I was looking to get out a little bit earlier, but I've left the money in because the last £10 of the per point trade on this, because we're making good progress. I could have cut it at I think it was at 540, something like that I was due to come out. So we've managed to bank another 200 points here, so another 2,000 there, just by keeping this in and letting this run with the share prices on the US 500 dropping. I think that's just helped this to come down as well. So might be out today. It's 4:28 as I'm talking to you now, UK time, 4:28 in the afternoon, and so yeah, I may close this down very soon, but I'll keep you posted anyway. Okay, all have a great weekend, and we'll speak again soon.